hello. How are you? What's up, family? How y'all doing today? What's going on? I know a lot of y'all in the crib, right?
Surviving.
A lot of you at home. You at work. Matter of fact, check in. Let us know. Are you at work or are you at home right now? And they got this mandatory stay-at-home order. It's kind of weird how they label it because they tell you to go out the house, but basically just no gathering. They
Right.
tell you to stay at home, but get out and go exercise or get out and go walk.
Right, get out the house.
Yeah.
Get outside.
Walk
just
your
don't,
dog.
you
Yeah,
know,
just
people.
don't. Just not with a bunch of people.
They had to do it because people were being so hard-headed. They were just doing whatever and still partying, still opening up all the clubs and, doing whatever. So they had to go ahead and shut everything down.
And I think, like you said, they're looking at what's happening in New York State.
Absolutely.
It's literally turning into a huge freaking catastrophe there because people
Yeah.
aren't following directions. So they don't want that to be the case. It looks like Governor DeWine doesn't want to wait until it gets to a crisis mode. So I get it.
But see, I really feel that they made a mistake by saying that it was only the elderly that were going to be affected,
Yes, they
and
did.
not the younger
Yes, they did.
population, because the younger population was like,
Like,
well,
oh,
I'm going to
okay.
keep kicking it
That's
then.
Right.
exactly where the mistake was.
Right.
You're right.
And then by allowing each state to make their own decision, I think that if everybody
Absolutely.
would say, look, we're going to do this
One mandate.
and then call it a day, let the feds go ahead and call it, and then we move forward from there. I think it'll speed up the process.
I agree.
Right, because if people keep going to these big groups and
And they come
gatherings and come back to their home states, and then they start the whole process spiking all over again.
And that's what I saw in Hong Kong. So Hong Kong they pretty much were able to, bring those numbers down, right? And then folks who were out came back. People who were out, out abroad doing what they do, they
Right.
came back and they brought the virus back.
And so they had a whole another wave of it.
It came back
Gosh,
because of that. Yeah. So yeah.
crazy.
So let's check in with us. Are you at home? Are you at work? How are you handling this? Before we read today's reality hour letter, let us know where you're checking in at.
We got Julie saying hello from New Mexico.
New Mexico, what up with
Hey.
it? What's going on?
How's it down there, Julie? I wonder, is it different like in warmer climates?
Yeah.
Whether they're seeing less outbreaks.
I wonder that as well because they claim that the weather has something to do with this.
Right. Didn't we read something
temperature, the
if it was
humidity.
really low temperature, like
Below like 30 something and above 50 something, it thrives in those in between temperatures, which is where we've been in Cleveland for a while now.
yeah.
That kind of in between.
We're going to stay in limbo for a while because if you ever lived in Cleveland, you know that the temperature could be one thing one day and totally different the other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Julie said it's sunny and nice.
Sunny and nice.
Well, at least you get
At least
to
a
go
little
enjoy.
sunshine.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Yeah, because it's
outside.
like, if the sun was out, you could deal with a little bit better. And it's cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
Cloudy and Corona.
Cloudy with a side of Corona.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got people. Hey, Tanya from Bedford, and CL is home crocheting. I doubt it, CL. I need to see some of that crochet. I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
How you spending your time at home? How you dealing with it? Some of you've already kind of made this choice on your own, and so what are you doing? You're like, are you getting used to it yet? Being in, because like me, I've always found somewhere to go.
Do you see? I'm not. I'm a homebody actually.
Me too. So it's
So
not much different.
It's really not much different for me at all. It was funny. I was thinking I have friends who are going through they are totally having cabin fever, and I'm just like, I'm good.
Right. I'm cool.
And I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I used to be outside, but see, inside is fun now.
What's
It
up,
is.
Daryl?
I'm perfectly
You
fine.
say
being
it's
at home.
fun? You say it's fun?
Yeah, inside is fun. You find
What's fun?
Relaxing is fun. I don't know. I have a baby, so it's a little bit different. It's not too much
Okay.
relaxing, and when you have a baby, you kind of you're inside for a little bit in the beginning now, anyway. But like, I mean, even before then, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Oh,
at the
yeah, that's
house.
true. Because when you have a new baby,
You
the
ain't
last thing
doing
you're
that much.
doing is trying to have everybody's paws all over
All
your
around the
kid.
baby.
And then
Anyway.
you got to think about the time of the year that that I had the baby. It's the winter
Absolutely.
still in Cleveland. Now, if
Yeah.
it was summer, I think I'd be like, oh, we can't go outside anymore. You know, if we had to stay in. But given that you can go outside and get fresh air, you technically can take your baby out and go for a stroll.
Yeah.
So yeah, but for me right now, in the house is what it is, and I just find I don't. And the crazy part is I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't even sit. I can't sit there
So
and watch
how
a
do
bunch
you? What
of
do you
movies.
do?
I don't know. I read, and I.
Okay, that's good.
That's a lot of reading.
I love to read, and then I don't know. I really don't know. The days fly by. Before you know it, it's already time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Cooking, cleaning,
Goodness.
and all the other random stuff you fall off into. Calling
Like time
somebody
to
on
go
the
to
phone.
sleep.
Next thing you know, it's the next day.
Cece getting your exercise on. Okay.
Yeah, I got to get my little
Tanya's
exercise
is
in.
meal prepping.
Okay, Tanya.
That could take a good. Yeah, that takes up time right there.
Yeah.
That's really good. The meal prep. Then you can kind of stay on a nice steady diet. You don't have to be yo-yoing all over the place.
All right, let's get ready to dive into this letter right quick.
All right. Get back to it.
All right, Teresa, you're doing your homework. I see you.
Good job, Teresa.
Get the homework done.
Okay, dear Sam, I've been dating this guy for about 3 months, and we have great conversation about everything except when I ask about why he divorced his ex-wife. They don't really have any communication except about their 2-year-old daughter. All I know is that they were together for 3 years. He refuses to tell me what happened. As a matter of fact, he doesn't like to talk about his past relationships at all and tells me that they don't have anything to do with me. But I beg to differ. I feel that I need to know about his past to see what I'm getting myself into. He feels his past is his past. I recently asked his sister about his past, and she shut me down, and then she told me I asked her. Oh, yeah, okay. So he got mad at me and said I need to stay in my lane. I'm being too nosy about his past, and if I really want to be with him, I should focus on the future. But in order to get to the future, don't I have a right to know about his past? Is this a red flag that something horrible has happened and I should bow out before history repeats itself, whatever his past is?
So she want to know why he got a divorce.
Right, like, are you a serial killer or
Would you want to know why someone got a divorce?
I think I would for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I think it's pertinent information. I mean, if you guys are serious,
It just didn't work out. Is that good enough?
No.
What you mean?
Where's she at?
well,
How come y'all don't
you
talk
know what?
anymore?
That's not good enough because you want to know like what are the situations, like what personality traits have I not seen yet? Especially if you're in the
Absolutely.
honeymoon
So,
phase.
so
and
what
nobody's showing
you
their
want to
true
call her
colors.
and ask her and get a reference?
No.
No, you just tell me.
Yeah.
You say like, listen, I
I
was a
can lie
cheater.
to you.
You could be honest and say I cheated or she cheated or I didn't want kids or she, it's a bunch of things.
Yeah.
That I
Right.
feel like I want to know.
What was the fatal
wanna
flaw?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you bad with your money? I mean, that's good.
So she went and asked his sister.
Yes. And she was like, don't get me in that mess.
And
I mean, were you caught in bed with another man?
Ooh.
I mean,
that's
come
two.
on,
Yeah,
these are big
that's
deal
two.
things.
You gotta know. You
Yeah.
gotta know.
maybe he wouldn't even tell you that if he did.
That's something that you can get.
But
you can get that out of somebody. You have to come
The
clean
sister
with
probably
that.
wouldn't know about it.
It would have to be something on his part. Because why would you be, even if you were a little scorned and somebody cheated on you, you would just be like,
Maybe
they
he's not.
cheated. And
Maybe he's not even old girl. Because they was married 3 years and they got a 2-year-old.
But they don't speak. He doesn't communicate except for the daughter. Except
what do you
about
mean?
the daughter.
Right, but he does talk to her. He only talks to her about the daughter. Does the daughter come over? Does the daughter come around?
But 3 months. How much do you tell people in 3 months?
So
I
how-
haven't dated, so. I
So
don't know.
how long she's been dating, dude?
3 months.
That's not long. That's not very long.
It's not. It's not. He might not want to share that with you yet. It's 3 months.
Yeah.
He can tell you a little something.
But a lot happens in 3 months, technically. I bet you they already did the do.
Yeah, if he's beating it up, then
And if you can do that, then
Yeah.
you can tell me why you got divorced, bruh.
Yeah. What's some of those comments coming in?
All right. Derek said, you answered your own question. Your gut is telling you something's wrong. Believe it. I feel the majority of relationships that end are because we ignore all the red flags and start a relationship or
Come on.
continue a
Come on.
relationship.
Come
Speaking
on.
from my own experiences,
We already did it together.
trust your instincts and don't hesitate in doing what's best for you.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, ignoring those red flags.
Again,
Sam.
that's in my book. Go get the copy. Matter of fact, you at home, you might as well go ahead and get you a copy. Have Amazon ship it to you or just download it to your phone. Is it them? Is it me? Available right now. Whole section on red flags.
Yes, yes.
You ignoring those. What you got?
All right. Now, Jan said, let's see, he was with his daughter's mom for 3 years, married for 2. The daughter is 2 years old, and you guys have been dating for 3 months. Girl, if you don't leave that man alone, he's probably still healing, and you're the rebound chick.
Mm-hmm.
And Melissa said, girl, fall back a little. 3 months, and you're already investigating. Give him time to get comfortable with you. You're moving way too fast, especially going to his sister to seek information. You are doing way too much.
That's where I'm at. You can go to my sister.
Doing too much.
If I'm him, I'm cutting it off. This is it.
Oh, so if you're the
you got
guy,
to
you're
It
Yeah.
just
gonna
mean
cut it off.
you went to my sister. We good.
Like your sister not gonna tell you that, oh girl,
Yeah.
come ask me.
Uncle Charlie, man, it's called Forever Valentine, 931ZAK, Sam Sylk Show with Bijou Star. What's going on? We live on Facebook right now with our reality, our real people, real life situations. Coming up, a little mental health for you during this corona quarantine. Dr. Moore will be chatting with us around 2 o'clock, so get ready. More counseling in the building. And this letter here got me tripping already.
Yes. All right. Dear Sam, I've been dating this guy for about 3 months, and we have great conversation about everything except when I ask him about why he divorced his ex-wife. They don't really have any communication except about their 2-year-old daughter. I know, all I know is that they were together for 3 years. He refuses to tell me what happened. As a matter of fact, he doesn't like to talk about his past relationships at all and tells me they don't have anything to do with me. But I beg to differ. I feel I need to know about his past to see what I'm getting myself into. He feels his past is his past. I recently asked his sister about his past, and she shut me down, but then this is confusing. But then she told me, I asked her, yes. He got mad at me and said, I need to stay in my lane. I'm being too nosy about his past. And if I really want to be with him, I should focus on the future. But in order to get to the future, don't I have a right to know about his past? Is this a red flag that something horrible has happened and I should bow out before history repeats itself? Whatever his past is.
And let me just tell you this right now. There's a few things here. It sounds like to me he could possibly still be in love with his ex-wife.
You think?
He could be. He could.
You get that from that?
He could. It's a bunch of
I
things.
think that is sneaky.
I'm giving you a few of them.
Sneaky.
Okay. It could be something. But you need to judge how he treats you. And when you see something that don't make sense, then you ask the questions. You can't always, how you gonna go through everybody you date? You want to know all. Sometimes people don't want to talk about their ex, what went down. I don't want to sit up at dinner and talk about all that. What you got to do is be careful and protect your heart and see how things go. It's only been 3 months, and then you went to his sister.
Yeah.
Now his sister, it seems like she might know something. Now because you asked that question, you might need to fall back because you went to his sister. Maybe your gut made you feel some type of way, and then she said, "Well, I'm gonna stay out of that."
Well, yeah, she told her to go on about
She said
her
she don't want no
business.
parts.
Yeah.
Right. She don't want no parts of that. So you already have a certain. Sometimes it's just right there. If you got a certain feeling about something, believe it then.
Yeah, just go on about your business.
But it's 3 months.
Yeah, I'm not a confider, so I'm not going to be telling you my whole life story in 3 months
I don't
because
know if I'm gonna be with you or not.
right, you telling my business all over in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you everything in 3 months' time. You got to earn that
Man, he
trust.
feels like he's not locked in clearly enough
Right.
to do that. So.
It's 3 months.
Yeah,
So what? You gave up the booty. You gave up the booty too soon.
no, it's just
That's
booty
your
girl.
fault.
Just booty girl.
That's your fault. Oh, I
gave him the booty.
Just booty
I
girl.
think he'll go ahead. He can talk to me now. No, he could be
You
rebounding
should have got that information before you gave it up.
before you did it.
Or just chill out for a second.
Chill out. It's been only 3 months. It's only been 3 months.
Yeah, but if you feel afraid, I would just, get up out of there.
I believe in following your gut though. So
Yes.
if your gut does tell you that you don't think something's right, go with it. It is what it is.
What y'all got to say about it, man? 5780931. We're going to read more of your comments coming up. 5780931. Yeah, you tripping. 3 months. You going, I'm going to go to your sister since I can't get the answer.
You got to get
feel like he hiding something like that, you need to bounce yourself. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, because if I was the sister, I would be like, you need to leave her alone. She crazy.
She crazy. She can call on my phone talking about
Cray,
you.
cray.
Right.
How did she get my number?
Exactly.
Yeah. Out of 3 months. Y'all that cool to you? She just got the number?
You having your people call me.
Man,
I don't
come
like
on.
that.
Oh, man. More comments. What's up? What folks talking about?
I'm a sister. I know about that type of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, don't have your crazy
I got
people
a brother.
calling me just because you didn't.
You had a lot of phone calls?
I've had my share of calls in the day.
Have you ever had the phony, I'm trying to be your friend so I can get close to your brother?
Of course. Of course.
Hey, welcome to the show, Reality Hour.
Hi, okay, I'm calling in response to the letter you just read on the
Yes, please.
air.
Go ahead. What you got?
I feel like to some extent you do need to know about somebody's past, but at this point at 3 months, all she really needs to know is how long it's been since he divorced his wife. Did he just divorce her last week, or did he divorce her a year ago? That's really the only thing about that she needs to know right now is how long it's been since they split and what the nature of his involvement is with her now since they have a child. But as far as
He only talks to her when he has the baby. They only talk about the child. That's all they talk about.
And I know, and that's what I'm saying. So that's all she needs to be concerned with since she has that information. Now, if they start to get serious down the line, then that's when I definitely could see where she would want to know because, like, what if he was abusive or something like that? And you could be with somebody and they seem okay with you, and then stuff come out later, and you be like, okay, well, if I would have known that, that makes sense of why this is happening now. But at 3 months,
you're correct, but most abusers are not going to tell you, I used to beat the hell out of my wife.
Right.
No, I get that.
But I won't do that to you, baby.
No, I get that, but my point is, as time go on, like I said, stuff like that will reveal, like when how he talks about his ex-wife will start to reveal how he is. You know what I mean? Towards women,
You're gonna watch the character. You're gonna watch. You want to see how he's gonna respond.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So she's doing this too soon, and then even if it had been 3 months or 3 years, for him to go to his sister, that's his sister first. She's gonna automatically align with him. So I don't know why she even thought that was okay. Now she's created a dynamic between her and his family that is gonna be tense. You know what I mean? Because his sister's gonna be looking at her sideways, like she's like this towards my brother. So
good stuff.
Fall back
Appreciate the call. Thank you so much.
Take care, y'all.
All right,
one. Out there, wash your hands.
There you go. What you got? What else?
Now Tiana said I would want to know. And
what y'all want somebody to tell you in 3 months about that?
I'm crazy.
Yes.
Tell me the side effects. Give me your side effects.
You want that, but at the same time, they gonna tell a story on how it's gonna benefit them.
True. Of course.
So they can control that whole thing, and then you gonna be like, oh, boo boo.
That's what she did to you.
Right. Poor
You
thing.
need to see how they treat you.
And how they treat other people.
And other people.
I'm really big on watching and observing how people treat other people in their life because I feel like if you talking about this person and that person, I got a turn coming. So just pay attention to how he is otherwise as well. Now, Melvina said, P.S., don't sleep with him.
That's right.
If you ain't gave up the cookies
that's
already,
right.
don't do it. Yeah.
3 says, tell me.
Now, Juju said, I don't care why you got a divorce. I care if you went to jail or something.
Mm-hmm.
But every couple aren't made for each other. What he sees in you, he may not have seen in her.
Could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Now, Tiana said maybe he's really not divorced.
That could be.
No, she's not. She's not letting the 2-year-old come around.
Yeah,
and they're not.
And they're
divorced.
talking about the child. They're just not on the phone talking about
What
everything
makes you guys
else.
think that just because just the kid come around, they are officially divorced? I know people who are not
Play the game?
divorced and
They just separated?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, talking about long term, but each has their own situation, and they both know about their separate situations with other people, and they're not divorced.
But she sees that he only talks, she said he only talks to her
yeah,
Yeah.
about the child, which, I mean, what you want him on the phone? You damn if you do, damn if you don't. If he's on the phone all the time talking to his ex-wife, why you talking to her so much? Ooh, 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 ooh.
yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show. What up?
Sam, I'm not calling to answer the question today. Hey, Kenya. Hey, Bijou.
Hey, Todd.
I've completed your book. I got some questions about chapter 4 and 10. Is there someplace I could send them? Is there someplace that I could send
Inbox
the
me.
questions?
Inbox me, big homie Todd. Inbox me.
Todd.
I got time at home today.
You'll answer them?
Yeah, inbox me.
Okay, expect to get them from me probably in about a couple of days when I got some time to just sit down and send them out. But I definitely got some questions about 4 and 10.
All right, my man Todd is in the building checking in.
You
Hold
did all
on,
right,
Todd.
man.
Thank you, man. I
All right.
appreciate it, man.
Hey, it's Shaka Khan's birthday. Give her some love on some music. Kenya hates Shaka Khan.
Shaka
Don't listen
Khan.
to her.
You don't
Shaka
like
Khan.
Shaka Khan,
I love Shaka Khan. What are you talking about?
Kenya hates Shaka Khan. I tried to get Kenya to play some Shaka Khan, and she
And
wouldn't
when
It's
do
in
it.
the past, Todd. It's all in the past.
Yeah.
You're the reason why she ain't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Oh,
now.
God.
All right, later.
No, it was that anthem she did.
And that was pretty sketchy.
All right, last comments. What you got?
Now, CL said, if this is an example of how he plans to communicate later on in the relationship, it's not good. He just totally shutting her down, and that's not okay. So, yeah, you might
a
want to
point
look at that,
there.
too.
There's a point there.
But
Got a point.
I don't know. I
But
don't
how
like
much
people just-
information are you giving up in 3 months about your ex-husband, ex-wife? How much information to this
No.
new
It
person you're
depends
dating?
on what type of dynamic you guys have created already, because I do know people can be get very close in a short amount of time. And then if they feel like they're to that level within themselves, I could see her wanting that information. I have seen people get very close in 3 months. I'm not that 3-month girl, but I've
Me
seen
either.
it. I've
Me
seen it.
either.
I've seen people get married within 3 months, and they're still together.
Dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't that person, so he might not be
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
All right, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. Continue to wash your hands and stay safe and stay prayed up.
Sylk, so